Good evening, people of the internet. What is going on? My name is Josh. Welcome to Bonus Stage for another of our what is now weekly Let's Listen parties. I am joined tonight by none other than MetalKay, all the way from Santiago, Chile. How are you doing tonight, MetalKay?
Hello. Uh, how are the chat? I here fine, almost drowned in the deluvium of the Noah Ark, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh man, yeah, you got a bit of a surprise storm down there, which might have
Yeah,
jeopardized your ability to be here. So we are really grateful that you are
yeah.
here with us tonight.
Thank you for having me and all the BGM music um, movement.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think we're going to get people moving tonight because you have put together quite a nice little EP of robot overlord remixes with Robot Masters. This is a tribute to the original Mega Man bosses. 6 tracks, nice tight little package, a little EP. I I've checked out your Bandcamp, and some of these songs have been released previously
Yeah,
as singles, but now we're going to be getting everything all together in a nice little EP.
yeah.
Can I
In a
ask?
while, in a
Oh no, go ahead.
while, will be released on Bandcamp and um, any no all of the versions are remastered because some of these songs are of 2021, 2022, and I have to remaster it so I can obtain a product homogeneous, if you understand.
That's really good. Yeah, yeah, you betcha. We got you loud and clear
Round,
there, but
round,
round,
more round, more
more
circular,
cohesive, homogenous. I think yeah, absolutely. You're hitting all the right words. Um, yeah, yeah. No, that's awesome. And
more robotic, more master, more road master.
there you go. More
The
master.
real master, the real master.
Nice, nice. Well, yeah. So these songs have been coming together for a while. Yeah, and we do have one, two, three, four, 5 out of 6 already on your Bandcamp.
Yes,
So the final one coming together and completing the series, as it were.
the
Um,
last are Godsman.
mhm,
Also released like a single in a while uh, for the art principally.
mm, yeah.
And these two works uh, have been will be released in a while. So let's check the Bandcamp before no after the let's listen.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's the Bandcamp link in chat there. I've got to ask Metal K, was it always your goal to have all 6 of these tracks released, or was it just kind of like piecemeal as you went along?
Yes, the idea come in 2021 when I start with the project. Um, the idea always be complete the first road masters of the first version of Mega Man, the NES version.
Mhm.
Well, the obviously the path take your own way, and here we are, 2024, finally releasing the EP called Road Masters.
Mhm. And they're not just straight covers, I should say. Like you've reached into some deep influences here for each of these tracks, and I think you found a really nice distinct sound for each song. And we're definitely going to be talking a little bit more about what the specific influences are for each song on their
Yeah.
own. Folks in chat, if you haven't heard these songs yet, you might pick it up as we go. But yeah, they're definitely like some choice. A lot of 80s rock, a little bit of 70s stuff in there too. Um, uh, can I ask, like, are you just like a big fan of that era? I mean, you don't look like somebody who grew up with that music.
um, before that, um, the idea in first place is um, keep the original tracks, uh, but um, l- I see some mashups in YouTube,
Mhm.
and become in my head the idea of mix classical Latin fusion music with the songs of the Roadmasters. So that, and what is the question? Sorry.
No, I think you basically touched on it. Well, I just wanted to know a little bit more about um, like, are you naturally a fan of these
Ah,
older
yeah,
songs?
yeah, of course, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course. First, 70s rock. Um, I'm of the 90s, 90s, no, 90s.
Yeah.
Um, but the 70s rock, um, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, all of that. Um, Later, the funk music.
Mm.
With more, what more? What more? Heavy metal of the 70s, classical pop songs, rock songs, all of that became an album, and the trademark of the MetalKay, I think, the MetalKay project. Here I see Pokerus project. Uh, MetalKay project, no, don't sounds bad.
Nice. Awesome, man. Well, I'm eager to give people a little bit of a taste of what we're talking about here, and get some of these beats rolling.
Oh
We've
yeah,
got six songs on the listening party tonight, so it is a little brief, but that means we're just going to take a break after each song and just kind of dive in. There is a lot to talk about here, obviously, with the individual tracks, so we definitely want a chance to talk about them and to break them down a little bit. But our first track that we will be listening to tonight is Bomb Man, and this one has a
yeah,
good influence for anybody
Bob.
who's a fan of funk out there. Um, Metal K, this is not your first listening party, so I hope that this goes over well. Let's.
Listen.
He did it.
Good evening and welcome to the bomb station, home of the Robot Masters, dealers of funk music, beat funk, uncut funk, the bomb man. Yeah. It's bomb man. Man. Everybody say bomb man. It's bomb man. It's the bomb and the rock. The bomb that's on the rock. It's the bomb on the rock. The bomb. Who is the bomb and the rock? The bomb that's on the rock. It's the bomb on the rock. This is bomb. This bomb. This bomb. No jam. Funk it up. I want this bomb. I want the bomb man. This bomb. Bomb man. This bomb. This bomb. This bomb man. This bomb. Same man. Check. I want the bomb. I want the bomb man. This bomb. I want the bomb. I want the bomb. I want the bomb man. This bomb. I want the bomb. This bomb. Man. But it's say bomb. Everybody say bomb. Man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This bomb. Everybody say bomb. This is bomb. This bomb. This big. Oh, J. Funk it up.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever heard a VGM cover quite like that. I mean, nobody's doing who okay, there's like a few people doing like funk, but there's nobody out there doing like psychedelic funk VGM. I think that's a first, at least in my ears. Oh man, well done, MetalKay. Well done.
Well, thank you. For the song Bobman, I wanted to use as inspiration the aesthetic of the cover of the Mothership Connection by Funkadelic.
Mhm.
And from there, I decided that this will be the introductory theme of the album, based of the first song of the album, the same album, Mothership Connection.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the original album art from the inspiration from Parliament, folks. If you've never
Yeah,
seen that before, I mean, you are missing out on a serious piece of musical history if you've never heard that. And this is obviously now a serious piece of VGM history, thanks to you, MetalKay.
thanks, thanks.
Oh man, well I'm a big a fan of the P Funk, or as you've put it now, the B Funk.
B,
Um,
the bomb funk.
so I mean, like the Bomb Man theme definitely does not sound anything like that in the game. Where did that connection get made for you?
The musical connection.
Yeah.
Listen um, the original track, and the later when I found the art cover of the Parliament Funkadelic Mothership Connection, and the live concert, the lights, and all of that, I think this is a psychedelic travel to the bomb station, and that's it.
Oh my god. And as well, obviously you've got like the vocals all tuned up and or down.
Yeah,
Lots of
yeah.
fun sounds on there. What was it like to capture that sound, like to make those sounds similar to what Parliament would have done?
I listened the first track, like I said, uh, capture the different voices in the track, and pitch it up, pitch down, and make 5 or 6 takes, and the principal and the main voice, um, here is low register, like the intro of the album. So here there is the reference for that part of the song. And almost all the lyrics are invented. Um, the only thing I consider have certain meaning is the main voice.
Hmm.
This bong man, and the other voices send gibberish to the air.
Oh my god. Oh, that's really cool. In order of like, besides the voice, obviously there's lots of interesting sounds in there. Were you just like pulling samples from different places? Did you like have any stuff that you performed and recorded?
Um, Mainly Ableton. Mainly stock plugins. The center of the EP is a plugin called BBC Symphonic. Uh,
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if yet free. Uh, when I obtain that plugin, it's free. That are free, so it's a nice plugin if you can check it out. And sorry,
That's okay. This is important.
this
There we go.
guy making the main riff and atmosphere
Hmm.
in
Doing all the heavy lifting. That little guy.
the Arturia micro freak.
Nice. Two
The
octaves.
final paint of the project.
Hmm.
I The core is the BBC Symphony, I think.
I think I know the one you're talking about. It's like, yeah, you can like pick which section of the orchestra you're using and how they
Yeah,
articulate and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah. The
that's pretty
brass
handy.
and the strings,
Yeah,
uh, some of flutes, piccolo,
yeah.
etc.
Those free tools are so handy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, we got some more. We got some more music to listen to. Before we do, though, I do want to just like give a shout out for this art, and it's not only this art for the EP itself, but you have actually got art for each individual track on this album, which is unusual and amazing. Yeah, can we just get people's attention on this Instagram artist? Sorry, maybe you can pronounce it correctly for me. I don't want to mispronounce it.
Um, es dibujos RSR, but the name of the Instagram is Megaman RSR.
Hmm.
So it's the Mega Man guy who make art drawing in paper and then send me a picture, and obviously I crop and put on the singles and the EP.
Hmm. No, that's really cool. I think they do a really good job, especially considering this is all like hand drawn. It's a
Yeah,
style that is very nice and
yeah.
lends
His
itself well
his
right to the
style is very inspired on the original art of the uh, artist. What's his name?
recently passed. Yeah,
You know the name of the? I
I
forgot
know
it.
who you're talking about. It's like the Dragon Ball guy, and wow, somebody's gonna clip this and embarrass me. I know it. But he just passed away like not too long ago. But
Ken
yes,
no Ken Sugimori is the Pokemon
the Pokemon.
artist.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Somebody's gonna
Uh,
drop it in chat. I know that.
Kenji Inafune is the original artist of the Mega Man saga.
Hmm.
Inspired on that artist, yeah, legendary acclaim,
Yeah.
etc.
Well, yeah, they did a really good job of capturing the style for sure.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes,
it's absolutely awesome, and again, amazing that you've got individual art commission for each track. That's really cool.
of course.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got our next track all lined up here, folks. This is going to be Guts Man, and if you recognize any of the musical references, please just drop them in chat. Otherwise, we will definitely talk about it on the other side. MetalKay,
Let's listen.
let's listen. Beautiful fade out on that one. Oh my god, I love the disco vibe. Very discotheque. And also, hello, Lauren, the flute, and friends. Thank you for being here. If you're just joining us now, we are having a listening party, one of our classic Let's Listens here tonight on bonus stage, and we are featuring MetalKay as he debuts his EP Robot Masters, which is a eclectic reimagining of the Robot Master themes from the Mega Man series. You just heard Gutsman and a very
That's
disco
man.
themed take on it at that. Yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this one, Metal K?
Of course, of course. Um, Same exercise. The time I took a song for this time, I took a song for Village People. I don't know if you know it. I think yes.
Yes.
By the construction worker with the helmet and all the costume.
Hmm.
Uh, then the song I I select was YMCA. YMCA is the song I select from this band, and mainly for the instrumental trumpet and brass arrangement of the start of the song.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know if you can know the reference in the start of the Godsman song. And also, I use the sample of the platform, the demon platform. Uh, in this platform, all the people die, and everyone hates Godsman stage for that. But it's the nice and iconic sound. So I decided use it in the arrangement.
Nice. Yeah, Brian Stewart, those platforms are the worst. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
admitting to Metal K backstage that I still have yet to play any Mega Man games. Despite the fact that you yourself, Brian Stewart, have purchased the Mega Man collections for me. Yeah, I promise I will not let that purchase be in vain, Brian, but you are welcome to shame me if it helps motivate me. But yeah, this take on Gutsman theme, I love the disco vibe. Obviously, Village People, the heavy disco influence there. Yeah, what made you
of
put
course.
those two songs together? Was it just like the influence of like having those little guys in the construction hats in the level, just kind of?
Yeah, yeah. Um, the Mega Man saga have this particularity. The is ay, ¿cómo se dice? Jajankian, no. Scissors, rock, scissors,
Rock
and
paper
paper.
scissors? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Cutman has defeated by Gutman. He has a rock power, and Gutman has defeated by Bombman. Bomb defeated the rock. Rock the scissors. Scissors got the electricity. So on, so on.
Yeah.
Uh, I tried to make I respect this order, except for the last two,
Mm.
uh, because in this case, Iceman defeated Fireman. I don't know why in the game is that resolution, but in the EP has están intercambiadas. Exchange your uh, place. Exchange it place.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Was that more of like a decision that you made just to make the album flow together a little bit more nicely?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I I think Elecman and Cutman uh, was the first, and I think in inputted the oldest to the newest,
Hmm.
but finally I decide order to this final product.
Yeah, definitely. And as we heard earlier, I mean, it would not be fitting to have the Bomb Man be like in the middle of the album or something. You know, it's definitely very much
No,
like
no,
an
no,
opening song.
no. Batman has this character of intro song, so naturally take his place in the first song,
Hmm.
and so on and so on.
Yeah.
Uh, all the tracks has your own character, I think, and take his place naturally,
Hmm.
independent of the style of genre. So that's is the final order of the songs.
Nice. No, no, great
Mhm,
decisions there.
mhm.
So Bomb Man has now defeated Gutsman. Gutsman is about to defeat Cutman because that is
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
song that we have coming up here, folks. Yeah, we'll let you again if you know the influence, please put it in chat. Otherwise,
Let's
let there we
listen.
go.
Let's listen.
All right, let's do it. That one kind of ends a little bit abruptly. It sounds like it was cut off. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
let's go. Oh God. Yeah, no, that was awesome. We got to hear some live guitar in there as well. Yeah, and oh, we got some notable. What is
Notable
it?
that reference, and uh, the high bass end. The high bass are a Chilean band, classic rock, psychedelic rock like Pink Floyd and other bands. So has this Latin progressive rock influence in the instrumental and the end of the Cutman theme.
Nice, man. Yeah. Well, tell us a bit more about this. This one's. I was having a little bit of a hard time picking up the reference on this one, but maybe you can enlighten us a little bit.
Sure. I I send you a message of uh, gratitude. Cutman was the first song I did with this method, and the fact this idea born in 2021, 2022, like I said before. For this song, I took the Santana album
Mm.
as inspiration for the cover, and the Black Magic Woman has end say Gypsy Queen. Gypsy Queen is the final of the Black Magic Woman
Mhm.
and has a part uh, with the guitar. What I used in the instrumental part of this theme also. Um, Black Magic Woman. Uh, ah, so I listened this album and this song particularly, and it stuck with me in my head. And like I said before, I seen some mashups videos on YouTube and took this reference and take the reference of Santana and take the original idea of Cutman song, and that's the Cutman version. This version in particular is a version we made with my recent band called Asuma Ninja Clan. That that band has inspired by the Tenchu saga of PS1.
Mm.
I don't know how is a fan of the Tenchu saga here. That become Sekiro and all these big um, souls like now you know. But that is the influence and the reference of the Kutman song.
Hmm. And you had you're showing off your multi instrumentalism there as well with some live guitar takes.
Yeah. In this case, the band play the rest of instruments. I only play the lead guitar. In the other songs, I play all the instruments and arrange everything.
Wow. Nice, dude. Well, we'll have to get some links for your other band so that we can give them a proper shout out.
Of course. If you
Yeah,
can, I send you in a while.
hmm, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lots of great Santana influence in that as well. We don't need to give a shout out to Santana though. He's doing just fine on his own. Um,
Yeah, Santana with um recently I discovered Takanaka. I don't know if you know it.
mm-mm.
I recommend you. Takanaka is a Japanese guitar player at the same era of Santana.
Okay.
The
Masayoshi Takanaka.
Masayoshi Takanaka.
Okay,
That's
okay.
uh, so. I have in mind some mashups with this influence,
Nice.
and has amazing cover art too.
Hmm.
Has one jumping off the parachute on parachute. Has one on the beach. Has one with a red dress and multiple inspirations or reference.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm looking it up. I will definitely have to check
A
out
little, a
some of that
little
later.
recommendation.
I mean,
Masayoshi Takanaga.
as a guitar player, I've just gotta know who's doing what. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Cool. All right, so we got Bomb
Nice.
Man is defeated Guts Man. Guts Man defeats Cut Man. Cut
Yes.
Man cuts Elect Man. I just want to like take a moment just to ask you a little bit. I've exposed that I don't have a
The
proper
shame.
Mega
The
Man.
shame and the horror
I know,
of
I know. I'm carrying
uh,
a lot here, but I wanted to know a little bit more, just because all of this is Mega Man. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about like the first Mega Man game that you played and your memories with that.
mm, I've played I think this this one Mega Man on the police station on what version, one of the versions of the police station. Later I played the original versions on SNES, maybe Mega Man X, I think. But first first one has Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, the first NES um versions. And my favorite Mega Man Soccer,
Hmm.
most hated from the audience, but I don't I don't give.
It's not your problem,
uh,
man. You're
it's
allowed to
not my
like what you like.
problem. Mega Man Soccer has a nice remastered version of the songs of the ROBOTMASTERS too. So for the soundtrack and the final he has, um, I don't spoil it the final of the game. So let's move on.
All right, cool. Well, let's power things up a little bit as we get ready to listen to Elect Man. All right. Yeah, this is going to be electric. So let's.
Listen.
I mean, if the piano doesn't make that clear, what the reference is there, I don't know what's going to do it for you. Do you
I
want to
don't know.
spoil it for us, Metal K? Do you want to tell us what the big influence is for that
Mm,
song?
if the chat like that, what
I
is
mean,
the chat opinion?
yeah.
Yes, no. I think they know the reference.
hmm
Elecman was the second one I made with his one of the most recognizable reference. Yeah.
hmm
The journey, the journey inspiration or mashups, see, of the mashup is obvious. The Faithfully song are this intro with the keys and all of that. And also in the solo part, take one the lyrics melody use like a solo in the solo part of the Elecman version, my Elecman version.
hmm
Um, what's more, that all the polemic was in the time, but the coincidence of these two songs. Um, but at the end of the day, are two excellent piece of music and excellent piece of art, and I like both.
hmm Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta say, I'm not a Journey fan. Uh,
No,
that's okay. That's okay. People are allowed to like what they like, but I do appreciate
same.
the way that you have paid tribute to them with that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some really good shredding on the electric guitar as well. Very elect man, as you would say.
Very very electric solo at the end with uh, I like use the planning method in the solos,
hmm
even if you use electric guitar of the synths, whatever. Uh, I like create two versions and pan one to one side, pan one to the other side, and uh, are similar but no the same, and all of the game before the conception of the song.
hmm
So it's one tool that I use to um, implement in the songs.
Yeah, just make that guitar signal just a little bit thicker, right?
Nice. See, yeah, yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Absolutely, man. Hard panning. That is classic guitar technique, folks. If you at home need to make your guitars sound super thick, just record them twice as best and as closely as you can. Hard pan, and you too can sound just like Metal K.
Even in the solos, normally this technique is used by for the
Rhythm.
rhythm section.
Yeah, yeah.
In this case, in the solo, uh, take the sides and the rhythm keep in center with the bass.
Okay.
So uh, it's una different different way to apply the same the same technique,
Yeah. Whichever one you want to sound more full, right?
of course.
Yeah, yeah. And then, I mean, you must have performed those piano parts as well. I mean, how could you not? That's such a fun part.
Yeah, yeah. In the YouTube channel, I have the video playing parts of the song, and in that case, I use a launchpad. What I don't have in this moment, but the launchpad I used to play the bass notes and the MIDI controller here. is the treble hand,
Mm.
because I don't have in the moment more keys.
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
use
I see something back there that looks like it's got quite a few keys on it.
in the moment of the recording and 2021 2022,
Mm.
I don't have this, so I played with two MIDI controllers.
One for each hand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm trying to picture you like also managing octaves on both of them for some reason.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. No, that's awesome. Yeah, and again, really good job just like honing in on that like the sound of Journey and that kind of like 80s vibe. I think you nailed the production on that one too.
I think this is the most round and mashup what better work in the album.
Mm,
uh, the best concept, I think.
mm. You could say it's the most OP concept. And now that you
Yeah,
have it,
yeah,
you can defeat the rest of the Robot Masters very easily.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the game.
Yes. Yeah.
Really you don't play it?
You
Oh,
were educating me backstage.
suspicious.
Yes. Yeah. I know.
Ah.
I know. I know. I'm a fake gamer girl. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Never
Yeah,
played a real
yeah,
video game in my life. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, man.
Like I said in the backstage,
Hmm.
if you defeated Elecman and decide use his power, you almost broke the game. So that's the key,
I
the
will have
metal
to find
key.
out for myself sometime. I think or else
I
Brian
hope
Stewart
so.
is just going to crawl up my asshole. Um, oh my god.
Uh,
Oh man.
the shame
I know.
said in the chat.
Yeah. Everybody just say shame in chat. Shame's in chat. Oh my god. Uh, all right. Well, we got two more tracks that we're going to listen to here. Again, lovely job on the journey. We're going to
Yeah,
go on a different kind of journey now, one through almost a cinematic universe with
of
your
course.
cover of Fireman. So
Fireman.
I can't spoil it any more than that. Metal K, why don't we let's
Listen.
I mean, Ennio Morricone is just a master. There, I've spoiled it for everybody. Oh my god! I mean, how could you mistake that sound? That is perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds so perfect too. Just like the way the melody is just absorbed in the reverb and the spirit of it all. You really captured a lot of what Ennio Morricone did with those soundtracks and just turned it into Mega Man.
Yeah.
Tell us more
Uh,
about it, man.
with Fireman, I thought about the westerns and found the theme of the good, bad, and the ugly as the ideal reference. Just like for me, the cover with Clint Eastwood and in the art cover. So Fireman become this western cowboy in the desert, and the action of the Roadmasters become a western movie. This song has an orchestra interlude that for me is the most beautiful part of the entire album or EP. Make my skin like the Shiga. No, I don't know what is the version of the expression,
Hmm.
but make me very emotional. Listen this part every time I listen this part, I feel deep deep emotions.
Hmm.
Um, at least the most emotional, I think, and the most particular, because the other songs are most modern, electric or rock, metal. So this is the exception of that. This and the Bombman, I think, are the most exceptionals in the EP, I
Hmm.
think.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. They set themselves apart pretty easily, and I'll echo what Brian Stewart is saying in chat that there's not enough country and western in VGM. I mean, like there's good source material out there. You know, you have games like
Yeah,
Wild Arms, Blazing
Sons
Guns.
of
You know,
Dragons.
lots of western games out there. You know, like a lot of gallery shooters and stuff like that too. Um, yeah, there's lots of stuff to do with country and with western themes in VGM. So yeah, there's a call to action for any other VGM artists out there is go do something. Get some whistles in there and just drown everything in reverb and sound like Ennio Morricone.
Yeah,
Uh, to that
yeah.
effect, though, you did definitely again like you're kind of nailing the sounds of your influences here.
Mm,
With the huhs and the sound effects and
yeah,
you know
yeah. I
everything
think
in there.
if the song or the instrumental in that case needs a vocal ad libs or sound effects like the whip, and I think I we have to use this resource and put them in the versions, in the arrangements, all or almost the BGM songs are or metal or rock versions or piano solo versions, um, or solo instrument. So in that case, I think the sound effects, like a movie, sound effects, ad libs, and the fire has fire sounds
Hmm.
too. So all of that resource has the final magic of the Roadmasters.
Yeah, the real soundtrack quality. of
Yeah,
these.
yeah,
I mean, they are soundtracks. Like the video game musics are already soundtracks. So you just like soundtrack squared, soundtracks
yeah,
on top of soundtrack. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Well, it kind of makes me sad to say that we just have one more song to listen to tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
man.
final,
The
the
final, the
final
final,
song.
final. So we've got Bomb Man who beats Guts Man, who beats Cut Man, who beats Elect Man. Fireman's on a league on his own, but he could be defeated by the last Robot Master, and that is
Yes,
Iceman. All right.
yes.
You have taught me well about Mega Man, the game that I have never played before. So
I
thank
think
you for
so.
your education,
I
MetalKay.
think so.
Oh man! And with that, folks, we got one last track for you tonight, and that is Iceman. MetalKay, let's.
Listen.
Nice, dude. Way to close it all out too. Everything just kind of like feels like it came all together just at the last minute. Just perfect close. Absolutely. There's the claps in chat. Thank you, Brian. Yeah,
Thanks,
dude.
guys.
All right, man. The influence for this one might not have been immediately obvious. Why don't you break it down a little bit for us, though, Metal K?
In that case, I have to admit the mashup don't don't came
No,
don't came well.
I think you started with an idea, though.
Yeah, yeah. I want to base myself on Bon Jovi,
Hmm.
but at the end I took another path. The Iceman concept has your own character, and the Christmas, um, the bells has your own character. So at the end of the day, Iceman has your own personality, and I think it's not much a mashup.
Hmm.
In the art, of course, in the art, has inspired by the Bon Jovi cover and the name and all of that in the
Hmm.
picture at the end. I think that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Um, but the sound finally, I think, has more reference. For example, in in the in the how name it, the end of the song has a little reference, I think, of the U2 sound, with all these guitars uh, like dropping to the end.
Hmm.
Um, I think that is the sound of Iceman. Has the sample of the platforms the disappear,
Whip,
and
whip, whip.
yeah, and let you fall to the abyss and die. And that sound is I think, is iconic. So I I have to use in the version of the Iceman of Roadmasters, of course.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't traumatize anybody who had a hard time with that
Uh,
level.
I I
You're just
I
traumatizing
will,
yourself.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
a little bit.
Yeah. Ah. But you did it. You used it rhythmically too, which is fun, but also is just like constantly throughout the song.
Yes, yes, is synchronized with the tempo, and persist in the time. So um, in the minute of the song, one um, don't listen more. uh, the sound lost in the back of the song, and becomes in consciousness.
Subconscious.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
subconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I think same as the bells are every time tun 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 tun. And what more, mm, I don't know. Eh, I think this arrangement is the most original, it's the most MetalKay, I think. And the drums are very particular too. And the rhythms, the riff, the feels are very particular. mm, the electric guitar, see, yes. Iceman, I think, is the most particular or most metal guy of the EP.
Mm. That's more true to yourself in terms of sound and performance.
I think is the most have rock, have electronic, have samples, have uh, all the tools applied
Mhm.
uh, without the reference in the face.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Well, then that's like a good way to end the album, the EP,
Yeah,
with like just putting your signature at the bottom of the painting, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, that was really good, and you did say that some of these songs were released previously. So in terms of like production, like was there anything special that you did to kind of like bring them up to a modern sound and kind of round out the picture?
Mm, I use Ableton in all of the songs,
Hmm.
and the mix and the master I work in the last versions. The rest I think is the same. Add add some samples in some case. Mm, but the core of the songs I think keep keep the same,
Hmm.
and the mastering stage are the most difficult and the most polemic, I think.
Well, yeah, because you like every song sounds different. So to try and master all of
Yeah,
that and have something that is
yeah,
cohesive, yeah, that must have been a
yeah.
real challenge.
Different amounts of energy.
Hmm.
So pass uh, to Elecman, to Fireman, and finally to Iceman, for example, are three different amounts of energy and instruments, uh, type of instruments. So uh, any um, each song has your own mastering as single. So in the master version of Robot Masters, I keep I must compress
Hmm.
compress the lowest energy lowest energy songs. So I think this affect in some ways the final result. The Bandcamp versions are his single versions, and so has his levels originals.
Hmm.
And the Cutman version is in Bandcamp is my version, and the Robot Masters is the Asuma Ninja Clan version. I
Mm-hmm.
think that is all the difference in between the singles and the Robot Masters versions, and that's all. I think.
Nice. And the Robot Masters version as an EP, this will be out on Bandcamp. I think basically at the end of this stream, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. I release it in a few seconds before no after the Let's Listen show. So if you like, see my Bandcamp account in the chat. Yes, I here, and the album is in Spotify, YouTube Music, and all of other platforms too. So I recommend Bandcamp. Obviously, for the connection with the artist, is more direct.
Hmm.
Uh, Also, um, each single version has your remastered versions. So I extra content in the Bandcamp versions. In platforms are only the Roadmaster versions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, definitely,
So
definitely head on over to Bandcamp because that's, if you go and buy the album on Bandcamp, that is always the best way to support the artist. We all know
and
Spotify streaming platforms pay
and the
pennies.
quality and the quality is the same as I upload
Hmm.
in the digital platforms,
It's always
compress
compressed. Yeah. Yeah.
compress more than that I have to uh, limited the tracks. So Bandcamp is the best option to obtain the best quality of the songs.
Nice. Nice. And yeah, well, now that your work is done with Robot Masters, what is on the horizon now for MetalKay?
Asuma Ninja Clan. Asuma Ninja
Hatsuma
Clan is
Ninja Clan.
the yeah. I have the Instagram page.
Mm.
If
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, I'll just drop that in chat one more time. There we
you
go.
can send the here
Yep,
it is.
there it is. Go check that out,
Nice.
folks. Yeah, go follow that on
Um,
Instagram.
this project has 1 year, 1 year,
Nice.
and like I said before, this project is Tenchu inspiration, but has Marvel versus Capcom,
Mm,
has um, Cutman, Elecman, um, which which more? Wolverine team,
mm,
Ryu from Street Fighter, Killer
nice.
Instinct.
Mm.
Um, it this project is more rock and metal. It's more
Just like you were
standard.
saying, there's so much of it, and look at you
Standard.
doing more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shame myself. Shame myself.
Oh man, it also sounds like a lot more of
Uh,
like fighting game kind of themes, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
More aggressive, more violent versions. Uh, so in the creative side of the BGM projects are MetalKay. In the band metal fun play with your friends are Asuma Ninja Clan. I hope play live soon
Mm.
in July. Probably see, yeah, in July. And I think play live with the band and release the I recording the process the live presentations.
Mm.
So um, I think I don't compromise. I think September, August. I notice you from the new album of Asuma Ninja Clan.
Yeah, yeah. Come let me know when you guys are ready to release that. We'd be happy to have you here on Let's Listen.
Of
Oh
course,
man.
of course.
Well, you've got all the bases covered, man. You've got so much range. You can do all the rock and metal. You can do Ennio Morricone ripoffs. You can do funkadelic, Mothership Connection stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm really excited to see what you're gonna do next.
Thanks, thanks. I hope so. I hope keep um, keep making new versions of, I don't know. I have the Donkey Kong Country of SNES in mind. I release a few songs,
Mhm.
but I think it's one of the most iconic games. So have many reference
Mm.
and many colleagues making Donkey Kong Country remixes and arrangements. So I I have think about it.
Hmm. Yeah, you're gonna have to make something that's gonna stand out from all of that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack has many versions in many styles. So make some that how is the word? Mm, destacar, que destaque.
Maybe
uh,
Bucharest or Polystation can put in a translation there for.
yeah, yeah. Keep take the first place
Yeah. Take the initiative.
because are many good material. So make a good version. Uh, it's difficult. It's difficult. Very difficult.
Definitely. Well, just do something that's you, man. Just do something that is MetalKay, and nobody
Yeah,
else can do
yeah.
that, right?
Acoustic version with lighters and I don't know
Just
pens.
sample everything in your room. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, that's a good plan, and yeah, definitely let me know when Asuma Ninja Clan is ready to release
Of
something.
course, of course, of course.
Yeah, or Metal K. Whatever happens first, of course.
See, I think Asuma Ninja Clan comes first.
Mhm.
Also, in the summer here, there is winter.
Winter. Yeah.
I've released an EP called "Summer of Road" with my friend, with my bandmate Capes. Has 4 tracks, two of Outrun game,
Mm.
the conduction, and one of the Super Mario Kart and other of Diddy Kong Racing. Also, is in um streaming platforms, Spotify, etc.
Hmm.
So, and in YouTube, I made a visualizer of the EP.
Mm.
So now is summer there.
Yeah. We got summer. I like you're in a jacket. I'm in a tank top here, man. We got we got
Yeah,
warm weather.
yeah. Enjoy the summer of road and driving with the music of Outrun or Super Mario Kart is my advice.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. All right, folks. Well, there's the
Definitely
link to the YouTube channel. Go and check all of that out, please.
nice,
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap
perfect.
things up here. Metal K, thank you so much for being on the show tonight, and thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
all of the stuff that you had to share for Robot Masters. It's been really fun having you on here,
Yeah,
listening to your music, and can't wait to do it again.
on let's listen.
Yeah, man. All right. Hey, you've been most on top of that for like out of any of the guests that I've had in a while. So I really appreciate
Nice,
that.
appreciate too.
Awesome, man. Okay. Well, have a good night, and thank you everybody in chat for coming
Good
as
night,
well.
chat.
We'll see you later, guys.
Let's
Oh,
listen.
yes.
Let's listen,
Actually,
Metal Guy. Let's listen, BGM, please.
I should mention. So next week we're gonna have another Let's Listen, same time, same place, Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Next week we are going to be having the VGM Con Album Jam. This is the 4th annual album jam that they've had, and it is for charity.
Wow.
So we do recommend you come in and have a listen with us, as well as purchase the album. It's for a good cause. We'll be talking about that a lot more with our guests next week, and we've got a couple more listen parties after that as well. So please go to bonusstage.ca for more info on that, or follow us on our socials. Bonus Stage Van, that's where you can find us. Until then, everybody have a good night. Thank you very much.
Good night. Bye.